Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm just going to do a quick showcase of my Kev Adams Night Goblin unit. All of these were fairly cheap considering what e-prices can be, but they are still a pain in the ass to get a hold of most of the time. Especially this guy. I mean, eBay prices for him can be insane, but I got him for 20 quid. I know it's a lot of money for one model, but you know, he's one of my favourite old sculpts, so I had to have him. And yeah, I haven't glossed and varnished any of these, and it's a hot, sweaty day, so I don't really want to handle any of them. So I'll hold the base and just show you zoomed in like this. Obviously the middle finger guy is my favourite, but I really like the musician actually. He's got such a horrible grin. Really evil looking goblins. He just looks pleased with himself. I like the big wart on his face. The banner bearer. Now this banner was in very bad condition, so I've done my best to salvage it, but I can't be bothered to pay, again, eBay prices for a proper banner. And I think, you know, they're goblins, it's going to look tattered a little bit, isn't it? So, yeah, quite happy with how he come out considering. Free-handed that shield there, which I was quite proud of, because I'm not very good at the freehand. And yeah, I am aware I've got two goblin bosses in this unit, but I really like both the sculpts, and I wanted them in there. So in terms of game terms, one will be a champion, one will be a big boss, I guess. And then yeah, got all of the various spear sculpts in there. And yeah, I got some 3D printed mushrooms just off eBay, loads of different types. You've got the fly agarics and just some other exotic ones, which I have no idea what they are. You know, just your generic kind of mushrooms. And I just painted them all sort of different colours. You know, some are purple. Put some coming out of the shields. You know, just different types. And there's no logic to them. I know fly agarics don't grow out of random wood shields, but they look cool. So I thought, you know what, this is fantasy. Do what I want. So yeah, that's my my first unit. The rest of the army won't be Kev Adams sculpts. I'm going to use the Gloom Spike Git goblins because they're actually the same size. Whereas I don't like, well, it's not that I don't like them, but I'm not keen on using the night goblins they released for the old world again. Even though I do think they're cool, but they're so fat, they're so chunky. Like next to the old Kev Adams sculpts, they look ridiculous. So I didn't really want to use them. Although I did use a goblin to create my own fanatic, you know, but it was Goblin Wolf Rider. But you know, I'm not next to them. He looks a bit massive, but I mean, he's only a fanatic, so you know, he'll be fine. Yeah, so I've worked on quite a lot of other things as well. I'll quickly show you the shaman. I had this guy for a while, my orc shaman. Surprisingly hard to paint. There's loads of like fur everywhere on this model, and I really hate painting fur. So I mean, I just generally put a brown on a dry brush, like a cream colour over it. I mean, it looks terrible in this light actually. It looks a lot better in person. My light's a bit funny, and my camera's a bit funny. But yeah, I mean, he looks quite good next to the other models. So next, I've got one more river troll to paint. An orc war boss, some goblin archers, and then a catapult, and then a stone thrower, whatever they're called, rock lobber, and then I'll have a playable army. And I've got some wolf riders, which are awesome, which I'll do a little showcase of once I've painted them, because they're some of my favourite sculpts as well. All old metal ones. They look like they could also be Kev Adams. I haven't actually looked into that, but they're really nice sculpts. They look very similar. But yeah, I'll do an update on that at some point in the next couple of months, probably. I'm a very slow painter. Alright, Sarah.